If you're anything like me and you love Christmas, then this is the best time to go to your Dollar Tree where you can find so many great things to use for your home, but also for your junk journals. I'm Ingrid Carlsen, and this is Care 2D. Make yourself a nice warm cup of cozy cocoa and get a pen and paper because these are some great ideas you're not going to want to miss. If you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to do so right now. Our first stop is going to be these so adorable fabric gift bags. You get 2 in each pack, and I think these would be a great addition that you can either tip in or sew into your journals. I just love burlap fabric, and I think it just screams vintage to me. Along the same lines, there were these pillow covers, which could be really great. You can sew them into a little pouch that you can add, or you can use them as a page in your journals, or you can even use them as the cover of your journals. How would you use them in your journal? You guys already know me, and I think it's awesome to go over the top anytime, but Christmas definitely lends itself to that. So why not add some of these fun bells to your journals? You can also pick up these little mini Christmas trees that would look so adorable on a cover. If you're anything like me, then you love the glitz, and this is a great time to pick up sequins and glitter, and you can use it throughout the whole year. I was happily surprised to see the red twine at this store. I did not see it in my normal store, and this is definitely a great pickup. This is the perfect example of why you should never pass up a section at Dollar Tree. So in the aisle with all of the kitchenware, I found this section that had tea towels and plates and placemats, and I think that placemats are a great option for a journal cover. These look vintage and they are nice and sturdy fabric that I think would be really great. And I'm curious how many of you have ever used a placemat as a cover or anywhere else in your journal. I'd love to hear down below. Also, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Yes, I have a cold while I am doing the voiceover, but not when I went to the store. Anyways, I did find this and I could not believe my eyes. It was a whole tie-dye set for only $1.25. I was sure that it was going to ring up for a lot more, but it did not. This is a definite buy if they have them at your store. This store also had a big variety of iron-on patches. Again, these would be great either on the pages in between your journals or even still on the covers. They are whimsical and sweet, and make sure that you're looking through the whole pack because as you can see, there's all different varieties and they are not sectioned off. I think these cherries are so cute, and even though they're not traditional Christmas, I think they would be really cute on an album. I wanted to make sure to keep this in the audio, but listen out for this adorable little kid.
Oh, giant candy cane.
I think that was a perfect addition to this video. Don't you agree? Also, they had these adorable throwback coloring books from the old cartoons that you would see, the Rudolph cartoons. They are adorable and a definite for your journals. Now, although these children's books were not Christmas related, I did want to show them because I love the art in it. It's very pretty, and that's something to keep in mind when you are looking at books. You're not necessarily looking at a specific theme all the time, but also look at artwork that just catches your eye that would be pretty in the pages. These are obviously not vintage, but they give a vintage feel. Before you think I'm out of my mind for going to the baby section, I love these little spoons. They are perfect for sequins. And what is a better time for sequins than Christmas? Maybe Valentine's. So make sure you pick some up now. Back over in the party section, I found these palette knives. Well, actually, I think they're for icing, but that is how I would use them. You could also use them to spread glue or modeling paste. They had 3 different varieties, and for $1.25, you cannot beat that. Just a couple steps over, they had the little cups that I used to dye my glitter. You're going to get 10 pieces, and that includes the cup as well as the lids. One of the best parts of this video might be how many times my nail polish changes. Guesses down below. It absolutely does not matter how many flashcards I have. I will continuously look for them at Dollar Tree. These are really great with the little letters that are kind of dotted out. These are a great find. Make sure that the next time you're at Dollar Tree, you check out the yarn section. They had these gorgeous yarns. They're kind of like a chenille fabric. They had eyelet ones that were really soft and fluffy. These are so beautiful, and I am pretty sure that these are a lot more money at someplace like Joann's and Michael's. The colors are beautiful as well. They had this royal blue, the cream, the gray, and that beautiful scarlet red, as well as a kind of mustardy yellow. And one that was a little deeper yellow, more of a yellow ochre color, and this beautiful like pine green. I also wanted to point out these containers that sometimes I use for traveling with paint, but I think they would also be an alternative that's a little bit more sturdy for dyeing glitter. And right before I was leaving the store, this caught my eye. It's a calligraphy pen. It came with 2 inks as well as that really pretty pen. And I've saved the absolute best for last, but these trays are really great. I think they're for maybe sheet cakes or something, or brownies. I'm not sure. But these are a must-have, and you might as well get a handful of them. Make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video, and I'll show you how to use them. So this is going to be a quick little haul. I only picked up a few things, but first off, I went ahead and grabbed the condiment cups, and I'm going to show you the projects I made with them. So if you haven't checked out that video, it'll be listed down below in the description, and you're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. So I needed to get more of those. I also picked up 2 of the yarns. I picked up this cream color as well as this green. I figured this would be really great for Christmas, and I think green can also act like a neutral, or as a neutral, instead of just black or tan. But I think these colors together are beautiful. Also, I didn't show this to you on this video. I showed it to you in a different video, but I did go ahead and pick up some pom-pom trim, even though I have a little stack of it, but I wasn't sure what colors I had, so I went ahead and got these for a December daily project, and I might have already posted. I'm not sure when this is going to go up or not. And then I also picked up these cards. I was going back and forth because of the blue border, but I think that it'll still be good, and I was actually thinking that because it also has this here that says something international, and I don't even know, like some numbers on there. So I was thinking that I could even cut off the edge if I can open this. This is some sturdy plastic wrap. Okay. Oh, they are shiny. So I couldn't really tell that. But I think they'll still be a lot of fun. And actually, let me grab my little cutter. And let's try it here. Oops. Oh, and then you can leave it like that. Actually, I kind of like that with the blue. I'll go ahead and cut them off just for the video. And see, I think this is so much more usable than with the blue, because then I'm not hindered by just the blue. And you can see it here layered. I'm just taking some scraps and just layering them, just so you can see how cute is that. So these are a definite must buy, and they were in the kids section. And then the last thing I picked up that I did not show on camera was this little tin, and it was sitting up at the register, and when she was checking me out, I was like, oh, let me go grab that tin. And I thought this would be so adorable to put a little mini journal in. So I just think it's adorable. And again, I'm not sure if it has come out yet, but I do have a pink kit coming out, and it is very similar. It's got some like hot cocoa and coffee, and it's these colors. And so I think maybe that would be a great project for that. So again, thank you. I hope you liked the Dollar Tree haul, and and actually I do want to say that this was several different stores, and I've done it over the course of about a week or two. That way, because one of the stores only had a couple things and so forth. So I just wanted to tell you that sometimes, you know, it looks like, oh, well, you know, my Dollar Tree doesn't have all that stuff. And there's definitely days where I go in and I don't find anything. And then there's days that I go in and I find a jackpot. I do find that the days that I go in and without necessarily expectations, but thinking that I'm going to find something, I find stuff. And also, I do think, and I said this in my last video, that you have to have an eye for wanting to find treasures. You can't go in there and just look on the shelves, because honestly, like the calligraphy pen, there was just one sitting there just by itself, and I would have never noticed it if I wouldn't have stopped and just taken a deep breath and looked around. And sometimes my Dollar Tree is a mess. Like when you looked at the yarn, there was stuff all over the yarn. So you've got to be able to discern past those things. And then also I would say to try to go in the mornings or in the evenings. So anyways, with that being said, happy travels, happy shopping at your local Dollar Tree. I want to know, what is something that you have found recently that you are absolutely loving, and why, and how are you using it? And it doesn't even have to be craft related. Just leave it down in the comments below. First off, please excuse my voice. I am currently getting over, hopefully, a cold. But I wanted to film this part because I had forgotten to film it before. But I think that this is very, very good. If you are constantly struggling with organizing your space, and this is something that I've never shared before. This is the first time that I've shared it, and I'm not sure why, because I have been using this system for a while, but the thing that I think you should run and get right now are these trays. I guess they're like cookie sheets, and they are huge. What's really great about them and the way that I like to use them is if I'm working on a project right now, then I love it because it's big enough that I still have space here. I could throw in trim, or I can throw in some stuff like I know I'm going to use my stapler. Let's say I'm going to use the distress stain and some tape, and it's pretty durable. Now, you could also get the aluminum pans, like the hard baking sheets, but they're going to be a little bit smaller. I really love this, and I'm going to show you how I use it, excuse me, all the time. So, I use this for my mark making or like collage fodder. And so I have it separated by colors. So this is black and white. I believe this is like mixed colors. These are, I think, faces. Then I think these are blues. And then I think I have bright colors here with mainly pink. Actually, it might be all different mixed colors. And what's so great about this is you can see I can use big sheets of paper. It's not even fitting in the whole screen how big this is. And it's really great because then you can stack them on top of each other. You can stick them in a drawer. You can stick them under your desk. You can really put them aside, and when you're ready to work on them, you can. So you can use it like this if you wanted to. Let's say if you like to put your papers, instead of by collection, by colors, this is a great system because then you can do all your reds, all your greens, your blues, etc., all separated like that. And so this is a very cheap and easy alternative to a lot of more complicated storage systems. And so if you haven't gotten one of these, I definitely suggest you do. So I just wanted to thank you so much for being here and for just taking the time to be with me. I love doing these Dollar Tree hauls and shop with me, and I hope that you guys continue to like them. If there's anything that you want to see or any suggestions you have, leave them down in the comments below. And if you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to take a minute and subscribe, and then hit the little bell that's right underneath this video, and then you'll get notified anytime any of my videos drop. And with that, I thank you so much. Thank you to my patrons. I love you all so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.